Joker, there's a chest. Now, let us depart.
This is so much fun! Can I make a suggestion?
I can feel it. It's somewhere. I have something.
I'm gonna cry.
Amazing!
I can feel it.
Those geysers. You aren't among those who desire salvation. Leave! You are unwanted intruders. Do not disturb our Lord's research. This world's salvation.
The language of a shadow is a hint into its ruler's ideology. This one sounds rather cultish, for example. Sorry, but we're going to pass through there now. We don't have the time to waste on peons like yourself.
Why do you willingly strive for self-suffering? Why are you reaching out to your own pain?
Yoshizawa-san, you can do this, right?
Yes, ready whenever.
It'll be too much trouble to go about this haphazardly. I'll provide the support. Look at this scum pile up. Fine by me. Time for a bloodbath. It's been quite a while. Nothing gets me quite as excited as this.
Akechi-san.
Now, time to obliterate them.
All right.
Okay, this won't be so nice. Break them. To me, Loki!
Sona! Kuya Picaro! Pillow Fort! Sacred Tempest!
Joker! You hit it where it's weak!
Do it!
Killing time again! I think we handled that rather well, didn't? Especially considering the last-minute arrangement of our team and all. Yoshizawa-san?
Yes. So that shadow, it said something about research, and also something about pain.
It mentioned salvation as well. All this seems to indicate that the palace's ruler is not in his or her right mind. Oh? I seem to have found a map to this place. Let's make good use of it.
So I've only shared pleasantries with Akechi-san. Would you say this is how he normally is? Like a ruthless sort of person? I see.
What say we save the idle chatter for later and keep moving? Unless teaming up with a ruthless sort of person is too much for you to handle.
Looks like we're busted. I hope you have a happy life.
I have something.
I'll reveal your true form.
Okay, this won't be so easy.
Let's dance! Show them, Sonrion!
Good! One got knocked out.
Go for it!
Keep going.
Sona. Giri McCullough. There.
Feel my power. Manifest!
Doesn't kill us, makes us
I love
stronger.
it! Okay. I can
Can you
feel
tell
it.
if I've grown stronger?
I would wager there's a safe room somewhere nearby. It's a safe room.
I should write something.
Do you have a moment? Now, let us depart. Just one, but it's really strong.
Let's dance! Victory is ours! You're pretty tough.
Feel my power. Loki! What a lovely sight. I live for this! It's killing time again! Trying.
Let's go. You're mine.
You wiped him out!
Okay. I can see
Can
it.
you tell if I've grown?
What?
That voice. Look. No way.
Everyone will be arriving soon. Mom, Grandma. Yes, she'll be here too. I'm sure she'll be here once she's able to calm down. Oh, why? Why?
Dad? Why?
That was your father in the video just now, wasn't it, Yoshizawa-san? And the one he was speaking to.
Sumire, my younger sister. Sumire Yoshizawa. I mentioned to you that I've lost a family member. But how was this video? I'm sorry. I don't know what's been wrong with me lately. I've been getting this feeling like I need to remember something, but at the same time, I oughtn't remember it.
Can you still walk, Yoshizawa? Whatever it is that's happening, we have to keep going if we hope to learn more about it.
Yes, I'm all right.
Hey. When was it that you said you became acquainted with Yoshizawa-san? I see. Anyway, let's move out. I suspect we still have a long way to go.
It's somewhere. I have something.
I am so happy! Shall we take a break?
Let's do it.
Let's...
I have something. Focus.
This place is enormous. What could this room be?
You seem to be in pain again. Are you all right?
I'm fine. It's just that I can't stop thinking about that video we saw earlier.
You mean the one about Sumire-san?
Yes. Let's keep pushing. I need to find out why that was shown to me.
You were misguided. Do not search for pain. Only tragedy awaits you beyond here.
A newcomer.
All these warnings of pain and tragedy. Who is your ruler? Why do you all think you know so much about me? If you won't give me an answer, then I'll just force my way through.
Stop rushing into things. Just calm down.
I'm sorry.
This is it. Time your attacks with mine.
Right.
Brute force won't do anything here. They're resistant to physical attacks. Persona!
Go down!
Let's dance! Victory is ours!
Feel my power! Come on! This will hurt. Come! Ravage them! Yeah, that's it. Yes, that's it.
Persona! This is my soul!
Persona! What's the holdup?
Manifest! It's a step forward.
Such a fool, rejecting our Lord's mercy. In that case, witness it for yourself.
Now what?
Oh wow, the crowd is going wild. Their cheers are shaking the stadium to welcome a new heroine to the world of competitive gymnastics. Thank you so much! I'm simply thrilled with the results I had today. Your performance exceeded anything seen before in the junior class. It was absolutely stunning. But you'll be entering high school soon. Will that impact your career in gymnastics? Oh, I have no intentions of stopping. It's my dream to compete and win at the international level. How wonderful. One last question. Is there anyone you'd like to give a shout out while you have the chance? My younger sister. She should be here in the stadium.
What?
Oh, there she is. Sumire! Sumire! I did it! Both of us have the same dream, to be international champions.
Stop.
Let's make it come true, Sumire. Together!
Stop it!
Yoshizawa-san? You're
I really hope this helped you understand.
a man's voice.
If you keep pushing on like this, you're going to find nothing but heartache. Please, won't you stop fighting this and just return to the current reality?
Nothing but heartache, huh? I don't understand what you're saying, but I have no intention of leaving now!
We are in agreement there. We also refuse to do as you say. Now why don't you drop the big voice behind the curtain act and face us directly?
As you wish. Head on down. I'll meet you there.
He agreed to that much more readily than I expected. Perhaps the palace's ruler really will make his appearance.
Thanks for your concern. But I'm fine, really. Let's go.
Kasumi Yoshizawa, eh?
I can see it. I'll reveal your true form.
That's okay. This won't be so easy. We can't deal with blast attacks. Use those.
Sandrion!
Good. One got knocked down.
It's up to you!
Keep going. Let's go. Kuya Picaro!
Okay. This won't be so easy.
Persona!
You hit it where it's weak. I can still feel the rush.
It's a step forward. Okay. Focus.
You're all so strong. Is he this palace's...
It's been quite a while, hasn't it?
Dr. Maruki?
Glad to see you're all doing well. I pretty much figured that you would end up infiltrating this place. Truth be told, this isn't how I was hoping we would meet again.
Dr. Maruki, you're the ruler of this palace?
Palace?
A place where distorted desires manifest. We're asking if you're the source of the desires here.
Ah, I see. Well, to use your own words, yes, I am this palace's ruler. But in my case, it seems a tad different from the ones you've seen.
Would we also be correct in believing that you're involved in the abnormalities outside the palace as well?
Yes, you would. Do you like the reality I created for you?
You created it?
That's right. I have gained the power to alter reality, to make it whatever the people wish for. Well, I definitely understand how this could be hard to grasp. At any rate, our cruel and unforgiving reality is going to change. And that includes Yoshizawa-san's awful past, too.
My... past? Dr. Maruki? What do you mean? What's happened to me?
Alright. I had honestly hoped that all those warnings you were given would change your minds. But if it's your true desire, then I want you to recall who you really are. And I want you two to learn as well. Once you have, you'll need to choose between the two realities. The merciless one, or the one I've formed.
That's... Today was brutal, huh? Oh. Feeling okay? It's not that. Why am I doing so bad? I keep messing up my routine. Your growth spurts just changed your eye level. You'll get used to it. Look, you're as tall as I am now. We practice the same amount. But you are the one who always gets first place. I can't catch up to you, Kasumi. You know why? Because it's my right as the elder sister. We're in the same grade, though. Oh, don't be so down. We'll reach the top of the world together. That's our dream, right? You don't get it. Huh? You'll never understand how I feel. What? Kasumi, if I were like you, things would be so much better. Hey, wait up! Kasumi's the one that people want. Look where you're going! The light's red! Hey! The talented one who can reach the top of the world. Sumire, stop! Listen to me! Sumire! What? Kasumi.
Seems you remembered.
That's right. I'm... Kasumi? No, that's not right. I'm not Kasumi.
The girl named Kasumi Yoshizawa is currently deceased.
It was last spring, before I started at Shujin. We were walking home from practice. It happened right there, on that street in the video. I wasn't looking where I was going. And Kasumi, she protected me from the car. I was saved by Kasumi. I robbed her of her dreams, and even her life. I'm her younger sister, Sumire Yoshizawa.
I'll take over from here. After all, I do play a part in this story. Her real name is Sumire Yoshizawa. She's Kasumi-san's younger sister, but for months now, she's only seen herself as being Kasumi Yoshizawa, her deceased elder sister. Of course, it was only her cognition of herself that changed, so to the people around her, she was still Sumire-san. For some reason, though, there were a few rare exceptions to this. Did something happen to make you believe she was Kasumi-san?
It appears you were clueless, but she was Sumire Yoshizawa from the start. However, when we watched that other video, she gave her name as Kasumi Yoshizawa. Considering such an odd claim, I'd actually suspected for a moment that she was the palace ruler.
After Kasumi died, but before I started at Shujin, I received counseling from Dr. Maruki. That was when I told him, if Kasumi is gone and can't make her dream come true, then I want to become Kasumi, so I can turn her dream into reality for her.
So that's why you meddled with her cognition? For her own wishes?
That's right. Limited as it was, I already had the power at the time to actualize her wish. Put yourselves in her shoes for a moment. Sumire-san's older sister died from protecting her. Imagine surviving such a dismal tragedy. Who would be able to cope with that survivor's guilt, let alone heal from the emotional scarring that she suffered? If Sumire-san can live a healthy, positive life by becoming Kasumi-san, then I believe that reality is what would make her happy.
I've had enough of your high and mighty rationalization. All you really did was use her to try and make everyone acknowledge the validity of your research.
So that's how you see things, huh? That's quite unfortunate. Of course I wanted society to acknowledge cognitive science through my research. But that's because my goal is to save everyone in the world like Yoshizawa-san by ending all suffering. My work will convert the wishes of the people into reality. Even as we speak, my research is coming to fruition. No one will ever have to suffer again under the yoke of an unfair world. This palace, you called it? It's a place where its ruler's desires take physical form, yes? I wish to utilize my research to save humanity. I suppose that would be the desire I hold dearest.
What total nonsense.
You could very well be right. Still, I'm entirely serious about changing our imperfect reality. Just as she was saved by becoming Kasumi, I'll save every other person in the world currently suffering. In fact, it's my responsibility to do so. You can see how this world's bestowed the duty upon me. I don't know for certain. It'll most likely be treated as if it never existed. The cruel reality will cease to be, and the reality I generate will be the sole world recognized by society.
And you assume we'll buy into your brainwashing and just live in the palm of your hand. Honestly, that sounds absolutely revolting.
All right, so that's your answer, Akechi-kun. How about the others? Yoshizawa, allow me to ask you yet again, which reality is it that you wish to inhabit?
Huh?
If you so desire, you can return to your life as Sumire. But if you'd rather continue your life as Kasumi, I can grant that wish for you as well.
Dr. Maruki... It's impossible. I'm sorry, Senpai. I can't go back to being her. I can't be the one who led her sister to her death.
Please don't judge her. This is just evidence of how painful life is for her. You too sensed doubts forming in the reality I manifested. That's what brought you here. But please, remember this as well. You two aren't excluded from the people that I wish to save. Come now. Won't you accept my reality for your own happiness? No deal so far, huh?
What do you think you're doing with her?
I won't harm her. It's in her best interest that you turn back. You've made clear that you reject the reality she desires. The reality where she lives as Kasumi Yoshizawa. It saddens me when you speak that way. Don't you understand? You deny her wishes when you say such things.
Her wishes, huh?
This isn't just for her. I'm doing all of this for yourselves as well. I honestly do want to come to terms with you. We should talk. Think about it. You both have dreams, no? I have the power to make them come true. My reality can become just the way you like.
Total waste of my time.
A shame, but I understand.
Well then, we just have to resort to force now, don't we?
Violence is not my thing. I agree, though. It seems we're out of options here.
Time to fight. Are you ready? Keep up, and don't embarrass me.
Stubborn imbeciles, rejecting our lord.
Disgusting. We're not here to listen to your bullshit. You thought that would hit me? Persona!
Persona! Pillow Fort. Sacred Tempest!
Shit! I'll break them. Manifest!
Persona! Messiah Picaro! Reverberate. Oratorio!
So this is fear. Make a decision.
Come! You're mine.
Feel my power. That should do.
Persona! There!
You thought that would hit me? Persona! Persona!
Persona! Yuya Picaro!
right I'd do that. That hits the spot. I'm lagging. Someone heal me.
Come! Go down!
No, such pathetic attempts will kneel. Kneel.
We're about to lose a lot of...
Accept his mercy. Give yourselves over to him.
Would you just quit running your mouth already? I'm going to shut that thing up. Give me a hand. He'll die! No more games! Weaklings like you! Not bad for an improvised technique. Shall we continue this? I'm fairly certain any further negotiating is pointless.
That seems to be the case, unfortunately. But first, I have an idea. Rather than explain it with words, I'd like you to actually see this new reality with your own eyes. I know that your friends are already enjoying it. That I cannot do. As I said before, she wishes to live in the reality where she is Kasumi. There's no way I can hand her over to you with matters as they currently are. I already told you that I won't harm her, and I'll swear by it. Don't worry about her. Go. Look at the reality I've created for you all. Once you've seen the results, I know you'll realize which future is best.
You think we'll just obey your orders?
I apologize, but you really are going through with this, even if it's by force. We'll meet again 1 week from today, January 9th. I genuinely pray that you'll change your mind by then.
He got away. We shouldn't chase him too far. Let's say we head back for now. I had spent all that time investigating the people around you so I could set you up. To think, Takuto Maruki of all people would be the mastermind behind this absurd situation. And he happens to be warping the very fabric of reality while ranting about making everyone's dreams come true. Talk about incomprehensible motives. I can't even wrap my head around such intentions. At any rate, we need to figure out our next steps. Don't you think it'd basically be suicide to try and save her in our current state? We need intel first. If we're going to stand up to him, we have to know more than nothing. I'll do some investigating on my own. I hate that we have to do what he says, but Maruki told us we have to wait until January 9th. Let's meet up here next week. Although I imagine both our lives will be very different if you choose to live in this reality as your friends have been.
Focus. Hmm? Hmm?
How do you deal with this?
Hmm?
That's hard to believe.
I don't know.
That's messed up. How do you deal with this?
Yongen Jaya. This is Yongen Jaya. Shibuya. This is Shibuya.
Hey, did you hear?
Train doors are now closing.
Wait. I'm so pumped.
That's all anyone talks about now.
Sweet, that rules.
For real? Huh? Yeah. Hmm? But... Huh? Sorry. Bye. Hey, you have a minute?
That's messed up.
Shibuya. This is Shibuya.
Are you serious?
Hey, did you hear? That has to wait. No way.
You're correct. Hey! That reminds me. Do you think? No, but... Huh? I'm sorry.
Hey, you have a minute?
Shibuya. This is Shibuya.
Exactly. That's so awesome.
Wait. I'm so pumped.
Seriously? That's all anyone talks about now. Sweet!
Okay. Okay.
They're great! So that's what you meant. Oh, yeah. Sweet!
Hmm?
Come on. Kind of exciting, isn't it? Hello? I hope I can do it.
Whoa! No way, man! Hmm? Yeah. Hey! Huh? Whoa! See ya!
Hey, you have a minute?
Shibuya. This is Shibuya.
You're kidding, right?
That's hilarious. Exactly.
Wait. I'm so pumped.
Don't joke around. Cool.
That's no good.
Yeah, I hear ya.
Yes! My! Wait! Thank you! Um... Hmm... Excuse me? Hey, you have a minute?
Shibuya. This is Shibuya.
Seriously?
Exactly.
Oh my, is that so? Great! I'm so pumped!
How delightful. Pixie went ready.
So
Oh, man. Hmm?
Really?
Ha!
Hmm. Huh?
I'm okay.
Time to head home.
Hey, you have a minute?
Yongen Jaya. This is Yongen Jaya. Shibuya. This is Shibuya.
Exactly.
Great.
Cool. What a coincidence. Indeed. Yes.
apologies.
It's me. I've uncovered a few things in my so I thought I'd share my findings with you. First, regarding Maruki himself, he's been researching the treatment of patients through changes in their cognitions since his college years. You already knew about that. Maruki's work apparently had enough investors that he was planning to break ground on a research facility somewhere. And as you know, those plans never came to fruition. His funding was cut off, and his research was ended for him. It's probable. However, we can't be certain of the reason why, at least with our current understanding. What was the purpose of his research into cognitive science? Doesn't it feel like there's more to the story? For example, maybe his research was stymied by someone else for their own reasons. Anyway, that's all I could dig up about Maruki's history. The only thing that's become clearer is his stance on using cognitive science. He's dead serious about saving people. He distorted reality itself to make his dream come true. I can only imagine how delighted he is right now. That reminds me. There was one more thing I wanted to tell you about the reality Maruki's put us in. It seems that Kumura and Wakaba are both considered alive by all accounts. They aren't mere illusions or cognitive beings. They truly are alive and existing in this world. In fact, their deaths seem to have never taken place at all in this reality. Shido was the only one arrested on the crime of attempting to overthrow the government. It seems the Phantom Thieves were causing a stir in this society as well. But there's no record of your arrest now. Basically, in this reality, you and I haven't committed any crimes. I don't understand how Maruki was able to distort reality to such extremes. But at the very least, he was being honest when he told us that he'd make such revisions. And rather convenient ones. Remaining in this Maruki revised reality means living under his thumb forever. And I refuse to live like that. I'll be the one to choose my path. That's how I've lived up to now. And it's going to continue from here till the end. But what about you? You saw them for yourself, didn't you? Your friends seem to have taken a liking to Maruki's version of reality. Don't tell me you've changed your mind after seeing them. I see. I pray your answer doesn't change when we face Maruki tomorrow. That takes care of the info I wanted to share. See you soon.
Are you going somewhere tomorrow? With Akechi? You guys are really hitting it off lately. Of course, that's not a bad thing. Hey, so, about what you said before, you know, that stuff about my happiness? Sorry, it's nothing. Good night.
So, you came. Based on the look in your eyes, I'm guessing your friends aren't going to be of any use to us. Oh yes, because I'm sure you're all just as close as you were before reality was changed. Well, there's no point in griping about it out here. Are you ready? As I mentioned yesterday, it's quite likely that we'll have to confront Maruki physically. If you're not prepared for such a contingency, then please go and take care of your affairs as quickly as possible. How about this? Now, let us depart.
Excuse me, is... Whoa. Hey guys.
Looks like we've all had the same idea.
Are you here to speak with him as well?
Kinda. So, he's not here?
He left around noon. Said he was meeting up with Akechi.
Sojiro said if we need to talk about stuff, we can use this place for a while.
Cool.
You know, he asked me the other day. Something along the lines of whether or not I'm okay with how things are. At first I didn't know what he was talking about, but as he kept going, his words started making my chest feel all tight.
I know what you mean. Ever since then, it's like something isn't right in my heart anymore.
I have no complaints about my current life. On the contrary, in fact. I am truly happy with it. So, in that case, what is this inkling of a feeling I have deep in my soul?
Damn it. I'm so bad at figuring out this sort of stuff. Hey, do you think maybe we're all running away from something super important? I've been kind of wondering for a while now. Maybe the reason his words hurt so much is because he's right. But I was too scared to admit that for some reason. That's why I pretended I didn't understand what he meant.
When I was speaking with him, I felt like I caught a glimpse of this mysterious sight. Something that shouldn't have happened, but still, I felt like I shouldn't turn away from it.
Same here.
And myself as well. It seems that we really have lost sight of something precious to us after all.
That might be,
But I'm so scared to remember what it is. If I remember that, I feel like my life as I know it is gonna end.
Futaba.
But even still, I don't want to feel this way anymore either.
me too.
Guess that's it, huh? He was trying to tell us all something important, and I bet he's probably still working on it somewhere. Ain't no way I'm gonna bail on him just so I can keep running from whatever it is.
When I had that strange experience you all mentioned, I saw him and the rest of us there together. I want to believe the connection we share here is a genuine one.
Well, I know if we don't do something soon, we're gonna lose our connection with him. Don't ask how I know. It just feels like the truth to me.
I admit I am happy right now, but I just can't accept the situation as it is. I'm done with trying to escape my problems.
Huh?
Well... If I must...
All right.
Sit.
I have something. Let's do it. Focus.
This is perfect!
It's somewhere.
I'll reveal your true form.
Pathetic trap. They're an even match for us, so don't mess up too much. They're just as strong as we are, but they can't take our blast attacks. Persona! Last one! You're on. Okay. Nice
Let's
to
go.
see someone getting more
You're
power
mine.
because of the baton pass. What? They dodged your attack, Joker!
Come, ravage them!
That's it, Joker! It's time to kill! Oh well. Look scared. Pretend you sympathize with it. Don't say anything dismissive. Think it over. By the way. I am thou. A new mask. How many do you need?
All right. I have something.
I am so happy.
This is perfect!
I'll reveal your true form.
We've got them surrounded. These guys' curse attacks will really bring the pain. To me, Loki! That one was too easy to knock down. Loki! That one was too easy to knock down. That sure is a jovial shadow. Don't be too serious. Well, I guess that had to take a certain amount of power.
All right. It's somewhere.
There seems to be a treasure chest. There seems to be a safe room near us. Let's find it. It's a safe room.
I'll just add this.
Now, let us depart.
I can feel it.
Hey! Sim.
I can
see it.
Thank you for coming. She's only sleeping. I've never had any intention of hurting her. Once her inner turmoil begins to settle, I'll have her remember her life as she wishes to live it.
The life that she wishes for, huh? Call it what you like. You're merely brainwashing people for your own satisfaction.
I'm wholly aware that some will interpret my acts that way. But if that self-satisfaction leads to the happiness of thousands of others, don't you agree that outcome is for the best? If I understand correctly, you went and checked in on your friends this past week. This reality is the one that they all wished for. Did any of them seem troubled by that fact? This reality is the true reality. All you have to do is recognize it as such. Once you do, you'll be just as happy as they are. Didn't you see it yourselves? Your friends don't just want to live these lives. They want you to choose this reality for yourselves and live happily too. Please, I want you to understand. For their sake, as well as yours. Well, it's time. For the sake of Yoshizawa-san, and the rest of your friends, I ask you to give me your answer. Oh, what a relief. You'll accept this world?
No. Please tell me you're not serious.
Really? I'm just so happy that you've come to see things my way. You don't need to worry about anything anymore. Just leave the rest to me.
What's wrong? You seem out of it. Who? Come on, wake up, Mr. Party Planner. This whole get-together was your idea.
You know, something hit me a while back. We're the same age. You don't have to be so polite to me.
Oh, you're right. But, Futaba-senpai, I still think of you that way.
Then as your senpai, I order you to speak casually to me. And no senpai.
Got it. Hi, Futaba?
Was that, casual enough?
Confirmed for casual.
Thank you, Futaba-senpai. Oh, I'm terribly sorry.
There's that
I mean, my bad.
It's no biggie. Just go with whatever's easier for you. Your senpai allows it.
Ahem. Attention, everybody! It's ehomaki time! I'm gonna do my thing. Just gotta make a wish, then eat this whole thing in one shot. So, what direction am I supposed to face for this to be good luck?
It says that's north-northwest of here, and a bit to the right, so roughly that way.
How much is a bit, though?
I'll figure it out. Don't say a word to me until I'm done, got it? I gotta eat the whole thing without talking for the wish to come true. Watch this!
Do we actually have to watch this?
I'd be hard-pressed to call this picturesque.
Do you really think eating an entire roll of sushi could grant your wish?
I prefer throwing beans for luck. Drive them demons away. Sojiro, you be the demon this year.
And are you going to be the one who cleans up afterwards?
Come on, Ryuji-senpai. You can do it.
Thanks.
Oh.
Oh!
Good grief.
Well, that's Ryuji for you.
Sorry.
Me too. But I really do appreciate all of my senpai cheering me on.
That's right, we're cheering you on. We've got your back no matter what. After all, this is where you belong.
Yeah, we'll always be together. And that goes for all of you.
Fine. I'll just try again.
Still at it, huh?
So we'll always be together, huh? I sure hope so.
That was quite the bash. Nice work putting that all together. You're the one who did all the real work. Hey. So, I've been thinking for a while now, if it's good with you. And I'll make sure to talk to your parents about it too, okay? But at least until you're done with high school and all. Would you maybe like to keep staying at the cafe? And maybe even after graduation, you could... What do you say? Really? Well, I better get the ball rolling tomorrow then. Things sure are cooking up around here.
Congratulations on graduating, you two!
Thanks.
Makoto's last big speech as council president got me all teared up. That was such a nice ceremony.
Hey, let me see.
Okay.
You gotta do that to be officially graduated.
Aren't you feeling even a bit sentimental?
This year really flew by, didn't it? We made so many memories together. I might even remember those better than what we did in school.
Yeah. But it is gonna suck not seeing you two at school anymore. Don't worry, I'll be attending here starting in April.
For real?
I'll be bringing the lunches, so you better get psyched. Sojiro's gonna teach me how to cook.
Oh, right, you're gonna be here too.
Don't forget about me either. Maybe I should become a high schooler as well.
Ooh, will you? That sounds like fun!
Perhaps I should also transfer to Shujin.
Makoto-senpai! Haru-senpai!
You came to the ceremony?
I wanted to tell you. Congratulations on your graduation.
Thank you. I have an idea. Why don't we take a group picture?
Oh yeah!
And I'll serve as your cameraman.
Akechi-kun! We haven't seen you since the pep rally. I've been meaning to ask. What are you...
I'm thinking about going freelance, considering how busy I've been up to now. I think I've earned at least a year or so of taking it easy.
Don't turn into a shut-in.
Thanks for the warning. Now, everyone gather up over there.
Would you rather I take that for you? You're all friends, right? Okay, ready? Say cheese.
How's it look? Let me see, let me see! I'd like to see it too! I'm glad we all fit.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you!
Thank you.
Thanks a bunch! Can I see? Can I see? Did I? That's so cute! Such sweet too!
We don't know what may be waiting for us. Let us explore carefully. Hey.
Huh?
Negotiations seem to have broken down.
I see. It seems we still haven't reached an understanding.
No. You're not serious, right? Please. I'm begging you, Senpai. Please let me live as Kasumi. But why? This pain is too much. Why can't I just leave it behind me? Kasumi is gone forever, and it's all Sumire's fault. I can't live that kind of life. Please, don't try to stop me. If you do, then I'll...
How stubborn. No matter what you say to her, I doubt she'll understand. I don't think we have a choice in the matter here. I could take care of it for you right now. But you'd prefer her to leave here alive, right? Just hurry up and end this.
Please, don't make me do this. I can't stop this. I refuse to live as Kasumi's killer. Please don't do this to me.
Sona! There!
Cendrillon!
Persona!
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 Why are you doing this to me? Please, just leave me alone! Cendrillon!
Persona!
Cendrillon!
Let's go. Ravage them!
Please don't do this to me! It's not over
Persona!
yet! Please don't do this to me! Why?
Looks like you lost.
Why? Senpai. No. I can't. I can't go back to being Sumire. You saw it all for yourself, Senpai. It's my own fault that my sister... Why don't you understand? Please. I beg you.
Yoshizawa-san. I can give you strength, so you don't have to suffer.
Doctor.
Tell me, if you want your pain to end, and desire to live as Kasumi,
I'll actualize it!
Did he? Sadly, she has lost sight of herself. She's in pain. Now, be her guide, and together, escape from the nightmare!
No, I can't! I don't want to go back to my life in cinders ever again!
What the hell? This so-called kindness of his disgusts me. Let's do this quick.
I refuse to go back! I'm happy here! This is where I belong!
I'll rescue you. The only way I know how.
It's gone totally berserk. We need to stop her persona.
I'll take that!
It ate the smaller one? What a pain. We'll have to beat it before it heals itself again.
I will seize joy!
It's time. Violent wind!
Persona!
Let's go! Stand down! Let's go! Stand down!
Persona! Fishermonte!
Payback time! Feel my power!
Descend!
For my joy!
Persona! Kuya Picaro! Pillow Fort! Sacred Tempest!
Stop!
Damn it! I'll break them. That should do. So this is fear.
I'll take that!
It's time. Pillow Fort! Sacred Tempest!
Stop shaking. Persona! wasting your time.
I refuse to return. I will never go back to being such pathetic, soot-coated garbage!
You can't tell? It's her refusal to accept the truth.
We can't afford to waste time on this shit! Here it comes!
I don't think so.
Damn it, Skull. I told you not to rush in by yourself like that. At least it seemed to work out in our favor.
Our apologies for making you wait so long.
Is that
Akechi-kun and Dr. Maruki?
Yoshi's always trapped by... Why is her persona doing this? What in the world is going on here?
So much of this shit makes no sense, but we'll cover it later. We've got to stop her first, right, Joker?
All right, let's get in formation. Okay, guys, leave the navigation to me. Let's push it back.
Unbelievable. Why did they come here?
Let's go!
Feels pretty good. The opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless.
Sona. No.
Switching at Queen, going in.
I'll break them.
I will seize joy!
Whip 'em, Persona!
Persona! Okay.
Let's go! What?
Persona! Violet wins! Feel my power! That should do. Persona!
Eat this!
Persona!
I got
On
this!
to the next!
Persona!
Skull, you sure showed me.
Up to you, man!
Time pass! Nice!
Let's do this!
Let's do this, Joker!
Come on!
I can't lose.
It looks like it's working. Just hang in there a little.
You're mine.
Knocked him right off their feet. Nice, Joker.
Up to you.
Not done yet.
Whip him, Persona! Get wrecked! Persona! Manifest!
Skulls, you sure showed me.
All yours!
Here goes.
It's time. Naya Picaro! There!
I can't lose.
Persona! No holds barred!
I can't lose. It can't end yet.
All right, Queen!
Let's go. You're mine. Feel my power. Persona! Persona! Bam!
Persona! This is our best shot. On to the next!
It's time. Come on, Tank. There. Yours. I got this.
Get him!
Whip him, Persona!
I'll take that.
Persona! Go down!
Knocked him right off their feet. Nice, Joker.
Up to you.
Not done yet.
Eat this! Persona! Manifest! Persona!
Persona! Let's go.
Let's go.
Persona! There!
Knocked him right off their feet. Nice, Joker.
Yours.
I'll try. Persona! Anot! That's one down. Go, Queen, go! Next up,
Stay
get
back.
him!
I'll break them.
Feel my power! Persona!
Persona! Take this!
No. My dream
What a skill.
This will help me do better.
Yoshizawa-san!
You've all... I can't believe you've thrown away your happiness just to come here and... And how? It's impossible.
You're Dr. Maruki, right?
That's right. More importantly, why are...
Dude, what the hell's Doc doing inside a palace?
He's ruling this palace, is what he's doing.
What?
Not only that, he's the one who's generated this whole distorted reality. Isn't that right, Maruki-san?
All of this was done for your own joy.
Our joy.
That's right. I only wanted to grant your wishes. Each and every one.
Wait, you what? What do you mean? We never wished for anything like that.
Is that really true?
Huh?
No, never mind. So, you all intend to deny the reality I've created for you. If you want to fight me, then so be it. If you plan on changing my heart, that's fine too. But before that, I think there's still room for discussion here. Also, I believe taking care of Yoshizawa-san is more important than settling this issue right now.
Planning to run again?
We can get back to fighting if that's what you really want, but I think you're rather exhausted at the moment.
Yoshizawa-san!
There's still time. February 3rd. I'll hear your final decision on the 3rd. If your views can't align with mine by then, we'll have no other choice but a physical altercation. As much as I would loathe that, I still can't give up what I've started, what I swore I'd do. On the day I lost everything that mattered to me.
I've lost his reading. I want to pursue him, but I doubt that's even possible right now.
Let's get out of here. Yoshizawa's gotta rest anyway.
I'm still just as shocked as I was when we first came here. The navigators returned to our devices. A palace is visible in our own reality.
Does this mean reality's broken right now or something? Something to do with Dr. Maruki anyway.
Hey, how much do you already know about this stuff? So Dr. Maruki, he altered our reality to make our dreams come true?
This is all too much for me to handle at once.
Apologies for the interruption. Mind if I interject?
That's right! Akechi!
There's no reason to be defensive. Had I wished to kill you all, I would have simply done so already.
So you're not here to fight us?
I've already put our feud behind me. Not only that, since he and I both refuse to accept reality as Maruki sees fit to make it, we currently have the same goal.
So what you're saying is you're using him.
What about the rest of you? Considering how you were all living your ideal lives in that other reality, until you decided to come here. Maruki seems to be telling the truth about taking your happiness into consideration. While his heart is distorted, he is quite different from the adults whose hearts you've changed so far. Now that you know his intentions, I'm most interested in learning whether you still plan on fighting him or not.
What do you mean?
I'm up against someone with the power to distort reality as we know it. The more allies on my side, the better. If we all share the same goal, shouldn't we join forces and improve our odds? I'll be going now. Be sure to consider my point.
Hey! Jeez.
Yoshizawa, are you alright?
Oh, yes. I'm sorry that I caused you all so much trouble.
No, you don't need to apologize. We should probably go our separate ways for now and discuss it at a better time.
Yeah, tomorrow we can... Oh yeah, third semester's starting up tomorrow, right?
I guess we're going back to school, huh? We still don't have any idea what we want to do from here on out, though.
We've got time. Maruki said he'll wait until February 3rd before... Let's really think it over before making our decision.
Yo, welcome back. Huh? Didn't know you guys were out together. Wait, what's wrong, Futaba?
Hey, Sojiro, is Mom?
Mom? You mean Wakaba? Well, what about her?
Nah. It's just I happen to remember something about her, that's all.
I see. You know, I caught myself thinking about her earlier, too. Odd coincidence, huh? Well, I'm gonna head home for the night. How about you, Futaba?
I'm gonna stick around a bit longer.
I see. Don't stay out too late, all right? The place is all yours. You've got school tomorrow, too, so get to bed at a reasonable time.
Mom really is gone again. Sojiro sees it that way too now. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you what happened before we came to rescue you. We all ended up here at the same time after you left for Odaiba.
What was that?
Wait, you're...
What the? Oh yeah, that's right. Why were you human, Mona?
Yeah! You're supposed to be a cat!
I am not a... Oh wait. Yeah, I guess I am a cat.
How did we never realize?
You know, we've got more important things to do than sit around here and figure out what happened to us.
That's right!
You said he was headed to Odaiba, correct? And with Akechi-kun?
We need to find them! Once we got to Odaiba, we spotted the palace. You know how the rest goes. You were fighting this whole time, weren't you? While I was just bumming around town without a care. I'm sorry. Deep down, I always suspected something strange was happening. Something wrong. Being with my mom was so much fun, I stopped trying to figure it out. But I've totally snapped out of it thanks to you. I'm all good now. Yep, no worries. I'm fine. What? School's tomorrow, right? You better not stay up late. You might end up oversleeping. We've all been through too much today. Let's try to get some sleep. What? Yep.
should write something.
Please don't take off my nerves.
It's been quite some time. We have finally succeeded in reaching you. You have been imprisoned once more. This time, not by the god of control, but a different entity, one who's bound you through your future. However, you held fast to your free will and believed in your bonds, allowing your friends to regain their own realities. You are on the verge of grasping a potential reality once more. Our meeting again now, within this place, is proof enough. It seems the time has come. We are merely beings who provide aid to humans as they carry out their will. You must be the one to determine the path and actions to take. If the will of rebellion still thrives within you, then we will surely meet again.
Lady Lavenza told you that? You ought to tell everyone else that too. Let's all meet up after...
Good morning. I'm sorry. I can't believe what I tried to do to you two. I genuinely cannot apologize enough for what happened.
Oh, come on. There's no need for that. More importantly, how have you been?
Physically, I'm fine, but mentally, to be entirely honest, I'm all mixed up. My memories are still pretty fuzzy, and I haven't really processed everything yet. I'm going to need a little time to myself to think things through. I have to figure out what...
Time's up.
Man. Hey!
We have to choose our own path. Akechi had mentioned that we needed to determine what we'll do from here on out.
We can't accept this reality, but that means we'll have to fight Dr. Maruki, right? That's right. We have to confront Maruki and steal his... In a way, it's business as usual.
Dr. Maruki is an adult with a warped desire. That desire's just a wish for us all to be happy, right?
I admit, it's nothing similar to the desires we've seen in the likes of Shido and Kamoshida. The Phantom Thieves only change the hearts of evildoers. Dr. Maruki is quite different from our past target.
Well, I think we already know what we gotta do. Haru's right. Dr. Maruki ain't a shitty adult at all. There are probably plenty of folks out there living all happy in this reality. Who knows? Maybe Dr. Maruki's actually doing the right thing. But we all still feel like this reality's wrong, right? We decide what's right for ourselves. That's what we all agreed on when we went after him in the palace. If changing Doc's heart fixes our reality, then I'm gonna do it. So somebody say something?
Sorry, I was just thinking about how right you are, Ryu.
So we're going to change our target's heart not to reform society, but to acquire the reality we believe in. That doesn't sound bad at all.
Then it's unanimous. Well, that means our next step is pretty clear. Right. Maruki said that he'd be willing to fight if we are too. It's safe to assume he's expecting us to infiltrate his palace.
That reminds me. You know that, reality bending stuff? Why is Doc able to do that anyway?
I've been wondering the same thing. Even if he was the top cognitive science expert, that wouldn't be enough for him to do all of this.
If we're going to fight Maruki, we'd better dig up some more intel on him first.
Good day. This is Lavenza speaking.
Huh?
Your will of rebellion has reached new heights. We would like to aid that will, if you find it agreeable.
Wait, how is she even calling you?
And how'd she know how high our wills are? Did she tap your line or something?
Her timing was just too perfect. Maybe she actually did.
I have performed no form of electronic surveillance whatsoever.
Apparently, she can hear you.
There's something I wish to tell you regarding your current situation. However, I'm reaching the limit of my communication ability with this method. Let us meet in person tomorrow. It would be best for me to select a location considered easy to reach by all parties. Therefore, let us convene at your school.
At Shujin? Wait, she'll be at the school? Lavenza will?
In that case, I'll see you tomorrow.
She hung up.
Is she really gonna go to our school? Just walk through the front gates like nothing?
I'm not sure what to make of it, but since we've determined our goal and Lavenza's offered to help us, I'd call that progress of some...
All we have left is whatever we discuss tomorrow at school, plus whether or not...
Considering what he told us, really does seem like...
Well, I think...
Are you sure?
Dr. Maruki's strong enough to change reality itself. If we're gonna...
Plus, if he does betray us again, we'll do...
I guess that settles that.
Let's all meet at Shujin tomorrow. I'll take care of figuring out how to get...
I appreciate the effort.
All right, let's...
Yeah! Been searching all along. Confessing while alone.
Hey!
I'll just add this.
Without grasping it. The real question to be asked. Where have I been?
No. Hey!
Ah. Listen up.
All right.
Okay. Right. Let's turn in for the night.
Ahem. What is the answer?
Hey, wait!
Seriously?
That means...
This is it.
Correct. No way. What?
Nice going! You've been awfully busy lately. Don't forget to eat lunch. As for myself, be sure to order some jelly-filled bread and... Hmm? That's... Yeah, it's just fluttering down the hall like a... Let's follow it! Hey!
Making fun of me?
Oh!
I hope I can do it.
For real?
Lady Lavenza.
Hello. Thank you for coming. I see. Exchanging common expressions upon meeting like humans do. It has a rather pleasant feeling, but that is irrelevant. Let's turn to the matter at hand. As I told you yesterday, there's something I wish to tell you. But first, please gather.
Here?
This place is filled with the cognition of bed rest. Maintaining my existence in a reality controlled by someone like Maruki is no simple feat, but the exhaustion that it induces is limited by this place's cognition, so I may convert.
I see.
Let us continue this conversation once everyone involved has convened. Until that time, I will provide my eyes a much-needed rest.
Wait, rest? I guess we should get everyone. Infiltration success.
I'm rather surprised no one took notice of us.
Considering how I don't have an adequate excuse for the school to approve your being here, we're lucky it went as well as it did.
As long as you maintain an air of confidence, you can fool just about anybody into thinking you belong. I must say, though, I hadn't expected you to actually reach out to me for something like this.
Well, it's just as we said before. We've accepted your offer to work together.
Now's not the time to let personal stuff get in. But if you ever betray us again, we'll make sure you regret it.
All right, then. That's no concern of mine, anyway. Remember what we share a mutual interest. Until Maruki is defeated, we have it.
It appears that everyone's arrived. Does this mean you're ready to begin? Yes. I wished to speak with you about the circumstances that led this Maruki to alter reality as you know, as well as the true nature of...
You know?
I admit there will be a degree of speculation involved, but first, I will explain the situation with the current reality. I believe that Maruki has altered the In other words, it's thought that the alterations he's made are the result of his meddling with mementos.
He changed mementos? How is that even possible?
Wait, don't forget about our experience with the Metanav and Maruki's palace. It seems like this kind of thing has a habit of sticking around despite our expectations.
Mementos is the cognition of the masses given form. If that man is truly capable of controlling individuals' cognition, and that man were also to gain access to mementos, it would be no surprise that he could impact everyone's cognitions and affect reality itself. Could he really have done all that?
I mean, it's assumed that Dr. Maruki has the power to control cognition.
That man's controlling of cognition. Let's see. Why don't we refer to his power as actualization? Most likely, that actualization is a power unique to a persona. In other words, this man named Maruki...
He's a persona?
That's impossible. There's no way to have a persona and a palace at the same time.
Determining when Maruki first awakened to his power is wholly impossible. However, by the time he crossed your paths, there's no doubt that he was making use of his actualization, although he may have only been doing so subconsciously.
Even if it is just his subconscious, he's using a persona in the real world. So, his ability to make Yoshizawa-san think she...
It was most likely through the use...
Still though, even if we assume that Maruki has unique persona abilities, such as... We still need to determine how he used that power on Mementos as a whole, rather than...
Right. Even if there were some it's on a whole other level from what we've seen so far. A single
That's true. Changing reality just by thinking about it isn't something huge.
And what if he became such a god?
What? The god of control.
Indeed. The being in Mementos that you all defeated was a false deity that the masses deludedly clung to. It is easy to conclude that Maruki simply took over the false god's position when it disappeared.
Took over his position? What do you mean? So you're saying society thinks of Doc as a god now or something?
Now, the Phantom Thieves are the ones who gained the masses' support after defeating this so-called god of control. So it would follow that the masses would turn to the Phantom Thieves next as their savior. In that case, why did they instead turn to Maruki, who did none of the work the Phantom Thieves...
Wait, you what? What do you mean? We never wished for anything like that.
Is that really true?
It's most likely because...
What? After we defeated the god of control, we wished for reality to be like Dr. Maruki described it. And it happened?
I don't remember doing any wishing with you guys and Doc. I mean, when would we have even had the chance to?
What about our counseling?
Looks like you all walked right into the spider's parlor.
There's no way of knowing how many of those situations were intentionally orchestrated by that man. However, the result is still the same. A desire. Thus, I have no doubt that it was your own
So this is all our fault, huh?
We're the ones who told him the cognitive world really exists, too.
Right, let's fight. If this is our own fault, we've got to be the ones to fix it.
Yes. This realization changes none of what we must do.
Very well. Then allow me to proceed. This world is in a very unstable condition currently. On the day that the God of Control fused Mementos, the merging was undone through your efforts, and the two worlds are now attempting to return to their initial states.
So, what you're saying is this world has reverted to a state where the fusion with Mementos hasn't been totally undone. That explains why Maruki's palace was visible in Odaiba.
Even as we speak, Maruki is still influencing this world in places where its boundaries are blurred. As slow a pace as it may be, he still continues to actualize. Should this continue, reality shall merge with Mementos once more. When that happens, anyone trapped within the actualized world can never again awake.
No!
This issue goes beyond the masses as well. Although you are all Persona users, it would be next to impossible to defy Maruki in a world completely under his control. To be clear, once the two worlds conclude their fusion, there will be no and I believe this fusion will conclude in one...
We only have a month.
If memory serves me correctly, February 3rd was... Could he have possibly chosen the time limit based on when his actualization will be...
It's possible. If that's the case, we don't got another choice except to steal it.
We'll need to secure our route to the treasure by the 2nd so we can... Then, on the day of,
We're most likely going to have to fight Mar.
Allow me to produce the calling card. This is certain to be our final card. I'll pour...
Be that as it may, there are still some unsolved questions. Right.
What's the deal with the palace's name? Doesn't seem to affect the app's functions, but...
That must also be a product of Maruki's cognition. He most likely learned that you could somehow infiltrate the metaverse. As long as he permits your existence, your method of infiltration will not entirely disappear either. However, in his heart, he must have feared you would learn his identity. Perhaps such a feeling took the form of hiding the ruler's name from you.
But in that case, why didn't Dr. Maruki just actualize us out of existence entirely?
Maruki told us he wants us to accept his... It may be hard to believe, but since we mutually benefit from his actualization...
Sorry, even if it does fix shit for us, I just can't accept the world. Let's start the infiltration tomorrow. And you? Sound...
You're willing to ask me as...
Duh, dude. The Phantom Thieves don't act unless it's a unanimous vote.
Fine then. You know I have no intention of accepting Maruki's world anyway.
Then that settles that.
Wait, what about Yoshizawa-san?
We may not have summoned her as one of the Phantom Thieves. This definitely involves her as well.
Maybe we should fill her in on our situation once she comes to terms with what she does with that information, though.
Right.
If that concludes matters, I shall continue to watch over you, Trickster. Please show me the path that you choose for humanity. I just...
Guess we might as well close up. Hey, once you're done washing that, you can go ahead and... Welcome.
Yoshi's...
She's here to see you, right? Now, don't worry.
Sorry for coming over, and thank you for... Would you mind if I got something off my chest? Thank you. So, to tell the truth, I saw you and, I sort of... You've all found the paths you want to take, and are following them whereas... Like Dr. Maruki said before, I couldn't handle the fact that Kasumi died. My memories are still a bit hazy, but even when I remembered, I was still running from reality, where Kasumi is gone. No, like I said earlier, I realized something. I can't keep running like this, but now that Kasumi's gone, Senpai... You can be awfully firm sometimes, but you're absolutely... I must thank you for allowing me to unload all of this onto you. I'm still not completely sure what I should do, but I plan to think more on it. I've got to figure out what to do with my life now.
Let's reform society!
Hey! For real? Hey, hey! Okay.
Yeah?
Right.
Very well. Let us go.
Oh, it's... Hello, everyone. You're going to fight Dr. Maruki, yes? Please, take me with you.
But you can't...
Please? I'm done running away. I can't keep relying on people, like I want to live life as Sumire.
Color me impressed.
Looks like she'll do just fine here.
Thank you.
In that case, we gotta come up with a code name.
What now?
It wouldn't be right if you were the only one going by your real name, you know?
Oh, you're right.
Joker, got any suggestions?
Oh, that's right. Sumire in English is Violet. Yeah, that sounds awesome.
Violet. Yes, let's go with that.
Excellent. Now remember, everyone, Violet, not violent. Violet.
Yes, thank you.
I am surrounded by absolute fool. Are we done? We should...
I know. Jeez. Come on, Violet.
Yeah.
Yes. Joker!
I should write something. Welcome to the Velvet Room.
I have been waiting.
Indeed.
Then...
Very well.
What shall we do?
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
Awaken your new self. Perform it. Make your selection. Do you wish to fuse this? It seems to hold a vast amount of power. Do you wish to fuse this? It seems to hold a vast amount of power. It seems to hold a vast amount of power. To whom will you give birth? Which persona are you looking? It seems to hold a vast amount of power. It seems to hold a vast amount of power. It seems to hold a vast amount of power. It seems to hold a vast amount of power. It seems to hold a vast amount of power. It seems to hold a vast amount of power. It seems to hold a vast amount of power. It seems to hold a vast amount of It seems to hold a vast amount of power. It seems to hold a vast amount of power. It seems to hold a vast amount of power. It seems to hold a vast amount of power. It seems to hold a vast amount of power. Do you wish to fuse this? Do you wish to fuse this? It seems to hold a vast amount of power. Do you wish to fuse this? Do you wish to fuse this? Do you wish to fuse this? It seems to hold a vast amount of power. It seems to hold a vast amount of power. It seems to hold a vast amount of power. It seems to hold a vast amount of power. It seems to hold a vast amount of power. It seems to hold a vast amount of power. It seems to hold a vast amount of power. Do you wish to fuse this? 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 It seems to hold a vast amount of power. It seems to hold a vast amount of power. It seems to hold a vast amount of power. It seems to hold a vast amount of power. It seems to hold a vast amount of power. Which persona will you send? It seems to hold a vast amount of power. Do you wish to fuse this? Do you wish to fuse this? It seems to hold a vast amount of power. Do you wish to fuse this? Do you wish to fuse this? It seems to hold a vast amount of power. Choose which skill to inherit. To whom will you give birth? Make your selection. Do you wish to fuse this? It seems to hold a vast amount of power. It seems to hold a vast amount of power. Choose which skill to inherit. Did you may luck be on your side?
Welcome to the
Oh,
Velvet
performing a
Room.
fusion. Performing a fusion. Which persona will you send? It seems to hold a vast amount of power. Do you wish to fuse this? Do you wish to fuse this? Do you wish to fuse this? Do you truly need this? It seems to hold a vast amount of power. It seems to hold a vast amount of power. It seems to hold a vast amount of power. It seems to hold a vast amount of power. It seems to hold a vast amount of power. It seems to hold a vast amount of power. Do you wish to fuse this? It seems to hold a vast amount of power. It seems to hold a vast amount of power. It seems to hold a vast amount of power. Which persona are you looking for? It seems to hold a vast amount of power. It seems to hold a vast amount of power. It seems to hold a vast amount of power. Make your selection. It seems to hold a vast amount of power. It seems to hold a vast amount of power. Do you truly need this? It seems to hold a vast amount of power. Which persona will you send? It seems to hold a vast amount of power. Choose which skill to inherit. May luck be on your side.
I should write something. Welcome to the Velvet
Performing.
Room.
Make your selection. It seems to hold a vast amount of power. Choose which skill to inherit. It seems to hold a vast amount of power. It seems to hold a vast amount of power. It seems to hold a vast amount of power. It seems to hold a vast amount of power. It seems to hold a vast amount of power. It seems to hold a vast amount of power. You wish to strengthen it. It seems it would produce a fair result. 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 Performing a fusion, convert a persona. It seems it would become a skill card. Did you change your mind? The compendium, yes? May luck be on your side.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
The compendium, yeah? What will you be registered? Would you like to register this to the compendium? May luck be on your side. Indeed.
I'll just add this.